What's up, Vanguardians? This is Jonathan SP Mindham. I'm doing a very special video today. I'm going to be doing my initial thoughts on what is the new information that came out this morning about GB04, sorry, Generation Booster 4. We got a little more details about it. We got a release date. We got a lot of information, which is really exciting. The name of the set is Divine Spirit, or Conquer Divine Spirit Strike. So what you're seeing here in the thing is it's kind of there. It's just not all. It's not the same. I think translation errors and things like that. So, and what we found out today was the set was going to be coming out on August 28th. I actually think we knew that a few days ago, but formally confirmed. We found out what clans were going to be. We found out Angel Feather, Gear Chronicle, Genesis, Mega Colony, Neo Nectar, Royal Paladin, Shadow Paladin, and of course Cray Elementals. What's really exciting about this set, I think, I mean, again, this is just me as a Neo Nectar fan, but this is the first time in any season that Neo Nectars appeared twice. In set 5, they were at the end of it. In season 2, they were in set 8, and then in season 3, they were only in 14, and then in the last one, they were only in the Legion era, so they were always like one in each. So this is the first time we're going to see them in the generation stuff, which is great, main clan support. Angel Feathers is making its first appearance in set 13. Gear Chronicle is back since Generation Break set 2. Genesis, this is their first time appearing in the main set since their extra booster that they had. I think it was 11 or 12. And then Mega Colony, this is their time appearing since formally since set 15. They've had some support in the Fires Collection of things, but this is the first time we'll see main support for them. Neo Nectar, like I said, Royal Paladin, they have appeared in everything really, so except for set 3, GB03. Shadow Paladin, they just appeared. We've got a lot of Shadow Paladin support, so they're just going to probably get their little updates and their special stuff. And we'll go over that in a second. But my initial thoughts, that's really good. This is a good way to sell the set. This is a good way to also give existing things a little more support, so it'll probably be very balanced. We'll probably see a lot from the Mega Colony and Genesis. They'll probably and Angel Feather. They'll probably receive the bulk of the support, while everything else gets a little bit of everything. Especially considering Angel Feather hasn't been in a set, and nor is Mega Colony and Genesis for a while. And because this is all new, it's all going to be different. It's not going to be, there will be support to remaining subclan Celestials. Genesis will probably see Regalia, and Mega Colony will see a machining. So hopefully machining will get like their triggers that they need and things like that. And we'll go over that in a second. But what I want to talk about, and it's really cool because they kind of give the set breakdown a little bit. There's going to be 104 cards. There's going to be 3 RRRs and $5 in a box. But you could also get an SP, removing one of your actually, no, it keeps it. It just is like an add-in. And then you can get a generation rare, which is takes to replace one of the RRRs, which, of course, a generation rare is like a RRR. Again, it's not its own thing like an SP, so it's not an add-in. So which is really cool. So it breaks down. There'll be 2 generation rares again. So I'll get to that in a second. We'll probably see Chrono, what's his name, get it, and probably someone else. But we'll get there in a second. I'm going to just go down this list here from this website that I'm on. They kind of go over a little bit of the new, what we found out today was there's going to be 7 packs of sleeves that are released with the set. And basically it's the 7 main, every clan got one. And so, which is really cool. I think that's a great idea if they keep that going. It's really good for them. But we're going to just kind of go down the list, and I'll give you my thoughts and things about what I've seen just so far. And right now we're going to start with Angel Feather. This new one, they call her Holy Seraph Raphael, I think. It's kind of got this Kill Bill look to it. I'm really excited for this look. I've been an Angel Feather fan back when they came out in set 6, which would have been like our set 3. The States, I always liked their concept. They just always got shafted on. So this is the chance for Angel Feathers to come back and shine that really can separate them from what their previous stuff was and really make it a standout clan. Like hopefully it's like Great Nature when GB02 came out. Like it just needed that love, and this is the way to do it. I don't know what they do at all. Like I don't want to make a formal prediction, but I just hope it's something with healing. I really think they need to go back to that rather than the power-ups and the columns like Celestials did. So far, she looks pretty good. Like I said, they got like this really unique feel to it. I mean, if you look at some of this other stuff, this one here is Black Cigar. Kind of has like this Musketeer effect look, I think is really cool, and they got another one here that you can't really see too much, but so far I'm pretty impressed for what I've seen so far. It's definitely different from any Angel Feather we've seen so far. We're going to go into Gear Chronicle. From what we've seen so far, we all knew he was coming, was Chrono Dragon Nexage, from the anime and the manga and all that. It kind of looks like a Maelstrom kind of looking thing. It's like, it's got a lot going on here. I believe he'll be a generation rare just because, as much as that sucks, because I would really hope that they give every clan a generation rare to a degree. They'll have technically had 2, but I really see him getting the generation rare, which is, I don't know. Generation rare because it's just triple art, but it'd be nice to see if someone else get it. But I don't know what the effects will do. These new, like what they're calling them, either evolutions or they are strides, but they're calling them evolutions. Which is unique. In some areas they're calling them. I really don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see if they retain the skills of the Generation Break 2. Some thoughts were going around, like they'll get them. I don't know. I think it's going to be really interesting to see if they just get an extra power-up effect, or if they become Persona flips, which I don't think so. It's definitely going to be a Heartbreak thing. So it's definitely going to be really interesting where decks are fully focused on Chrono Dragon, and things like that. So hopefully everyone will get a little more support. But overall, the artwork looks amazing. I think this is looking really good. So Genesis. What a unique design for them. I mean, we knew they were going to be different from the show. But I mean, like, just the overall Destruction Divine Beast Evangelion. It's got like this beast look, so it's definitely completely contrast different from what we've seen. Regalia was all maidens and these spiritual beings, and like this has got a little more wolf look, like more animal. So maybe they are divine animals now. They'll go maybe like where Beast Deities did, where for Nova Grapplers, where they were not so much about robots, where they were much about like the Egyptian look. So maybe we'll see something more of that in the lore. Obviously soul charging will be their thing, but to what degree? Like it will be more controlled. Will it be like original Dark Irregulars, Pale Moon? I definitely like to see them put stuff in the drop zone back in. So this will be interesting. I really hope that we do get to see some love for Genesis that's not about a bunch of women, which I know the people who love waifus, but this is interesting. I really hope to see what they do. And again, here I'm assuming Divine World Beast Fenrir. Fenrir is really not so combos when you strike, you may do soul charge 3. So this effect is unknown. This is what we just seen, but again, it's got this more human look. So maybe they're like Lycan-esque feels, things like that. So Fenrir is usually, I think, if anyone's followed Harry Potter, he was the werewolf in that, and it's usually, I think, it's been referred to a few times as wolf. So hopefully they'll keep that. And a starter we don't know about, Leather Warning. Raging. I don't know if they'll keep that. Then here's the one I think a lot of people are excited about. I think a lot of people are going to be excited about Mega Colony finally getting some support. They've not been, any support we've seen for any clan hasn't been lackluster. So Mega Colony, I hopefully will get something that really keeps them unique. With the stunning, I mean, in this meta where things have to stand in order to be effective, more than ever, this is really good. This is going to be an interesting thing. I mean, just the art alone is well worth it. So we'll also see machining support given in the set, but just based on what we see, it's going to be light years ahead of what we're expecting, and it's going to be really decent. So just for the sheer fact of look at that art. they finally going to get some love, it feels like. So, and we'll get another perfect art. It'll be on flipping. They'll get their Persona stride or Persona flip, so hopefully that has to do with like your whole field can't stand or something. I don't know. It's always good to have Mega Colony. They've had such good support from Fighters Collection. This will be interesting to see as well. Neo Nectar. Like she looks pretty badass. Very sexy badass. Dream weaving Ranculus Ashia. The one thing that I hope that she does is give like all of her units resist. As much as that sounds boring, it's just I really would like to see them do something more than just the cloning aspect. They need to break away from it. They already have a bunch of things that clone. Now let's give them something that does something a little bit more special. So the clan needs resist units, so we need to see that in here to make them even remotely playable in a meta that's heavily retire, heavy lock, everything. So resist, resist, resist. They need to get some units resist, and also would love to see some musketeer support, though I don't know what they would do. It'd be interesting to see, you know, if they get a little more crazy, like another musketeer trigger they've already kind of done. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. Royal Paladin. Wow. Atmal got hunky. I mean, more 6-packs. I mean, he's got like this huge like tribal wear, like I don't even know what they could do for Royal. I mean, like, Royal's just got a lot of support right now that's been decent. So having a stride like this, you know, like, it'll be interesting. I love the artwork, what they've done with this. I really don't know what route they'll go with Royals, since that Royals have been kind of across the board. Like, they've gotten a lot of units to do a lot of things. So this will be interesting, to say the least. So I'm really excited for what they do with it, because hopefully it will be different. You know, it's always better to have different. Royals just need a little more love, but nothing crazy. So Shadow Paladins, last one in the set, we have this awesome looking unit. I love that it's named it's Damned and things like that, Black Dragon. So you know, it's really hard to say. Shadow Paladins have so much support, so much love right now. You know, I wonder if we'll see more Revenger, if they might even consider putting Diablo Blaster support in here. Like, you know, it'll be really interesting to see what they do with all this. And so far, like, what we've seen, it has been good. I mean, a lot of people still run Revenger and things like that. I haven't seen a generation break Shadow Paladin at all yet, but still, it's really early. But I think when Shadow's Revenger's restanding, it's the way to go. But maybe this guy will make people want to play it, so it'll be interesting. But I mean, like, what they've done with the set so far has just been, they've given a lot of hope to people who, you know, who play. Like, I know a lot of people who stopped playing Shadow Paladin or Neo Nectar because it's just really hard to maintain a field. So hopefully they give her, you know, like, everyone's gotten a trigger. Hopefully, I mean, like, he's got his trigger. Hopefully she'll get a trigger now. It'll be a crit. It'll be like, you know, draw a card, 5,000, blah blah blah, whatever it may be. Same thing with Chrono. He's gotten his trigger. Blade Master got his trigger, so we'll probably see him get a trigger. You know, and we'll go from there. Angel Feather is just needs support. Genesis is kind of like, they got support, but now it'll be different, which is great. So we'll see a lot of stuff go on here. That's good for all these clans. I mean, I know some people were bitching that the big ones were in there, but I mean, right now, when Gears and Royals and Neo are like the main shows, so maybe in the next set in Generation 5, we'll see Link, Joker get like their I guess evolution or whatever, their stride or their heart of ego, alter ego, and maybe we'll see Aqua Force again. So I'm very excited for the set. I think they've gone the right way here. Everything is looking good. I mean, the set comes out August 28th, which is the same day we're supposed to get the Bermuda trial or extra booster. I'm actually hoping they release both on the same day. As funny as that is, and how badly it hurts people's wallets, it will finally be caught up. The set has plenty of time to be released. They can print it in English, they can print it in Japanese, they can print it in Korean. There's plenty of time. I think almost that would be the right way to go, and then we're completely caught up 100% with the English meta, or the Japanese meta to the English meta. So let me know what you guys think. What are you excited for? I think there's some great stuff in this set. I think this is going to be interesting, to say the least, and that we have you know, a huge meta ahead of us with stuff that's already existent. So, you know, we're going to get those strides, and, you know, it'll definitely be interesting to see what a Generation Break deck is fully comprised of. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. Please comment below, subscribe if you have not, and like this video.